again. I'm Goutham. I'm a Prometheus maintainer and a product manager at Grafana. And it all started with me becoming a product manager, and now I look at charts in a different context. And I started to look at some of the charts, and I noticed, especially in the beginning of last year, that there's like a decrease in the rate of contributions to Prometheus. Well, it's picked back up in the last year. But this started to concern me a little. And similarly, it's looking like the number of contributors, number of companies that contribute to Prometheus is relatively stagnant. I don't know what happened in 2021. I think it's a data glitch, but this was also a concerning chart, honestly. So, as I said, I just became a PM, and I was like, all charts need to go up. So I wrote a design doc and shared it with the team last year, which details, I mean, in all seriousness, there are a lot of issues with the Prometheus governance because it started off for a small project. And I think Prometheus outgrew the governance, and we needed a new governance to kind of like handle the scale. And yeah, basically, this doc that I shared resonated quite a lot. The link is in the next slide. A few highlights, few problems that I highlighted in that is we do have something called Prometheus team, but there is no clear path on how you become a Prometheus team member. It vaguely says you need X amount, I think consistent contributions, which is it enough? Is it not enough? It's not very clear. And even with that, even if somebody is consistently contributing, we were actually hesitating on adding new members because the governance requires 2/3 majority to do major changes. And which was okay when the project was small, everyone kind of knew everyone, you can kind of signal someone about some things. But as we were growing, we were seeing that the votes were taking longer and longer, and we were afraid if we keep adding so many people, we might never be able to make changes. So we were kind of like the bar was getting higher and higher as we were adding more people. Now, once you're in team, you're in team. Like, what is your job? Yeah, there's no clear responsibilities once you're in team. All the security issues, they were coming to Prometheus team, and there were like 1 or 2 people who were proactively doing it, but there's no clear roles. Who talks to CNCF? Who does this thing? Who does that thing? This was also kind of starting to break down as people got busy with their day job, or like they go on vacation, and suddenly who handles security issues? There are a lot of Graphanistas doing a lot of things. This was also becoming a problem because I am a Graphanista, but I always wear my Prometheus hat first, and I don't want Prometheus to feel or become a Grafana project. We were having issues when Grafana is having an offsite. We had to cancel a few meetings. That's not great for the health of Prometheus. There's a few other problems that we've listed, in this doc. And basically, again, this resonated quite a lot. And then, foolishly, we had a goal to go from the 30 maintainers that we have now to 300 diverse individuals. Well, Prometheus maintainership or team membership also had a diversity issue that we wanted to tackle. And so me and Matthias, we signed up to do this governance reorg. And we finally have a new governance draft that we've spent basically looking at all the other CNCF projects and also talking to people and existing maintainers, long-time Prometheus maintainers one-on-one to get their ideas of what the next thing should be. And yeah, we don't think it should be this flat structure where everyone is in team and you need to have a super majority to make changes. That's just not scaling. So yeah, I built this presentation in 15 minutes, so I had to rip off Jan's slide here. Thank you, Jan. So this is the proposal. We will have a steering committee of 5 to 7 members. That will be the active contributors to Prometheus. They will have the time, they will have regular meetings, and they will be able to make the major changes. But most of the work will actually be done by the members and maintainers. And yeah, I'm a PM. I go from 300 to we want 3 million maintainers, and we want this to scale. This model to scale. We want like a lot of maintainers, and we don't want like if there's conflict, that's when you go to the steering committee. The steering committee makes sure that people are getting recognized. Oh, sorry. All right. Yeah. So Prometheus needs you. I'm going to ignore that. So. There's a lot of work to be done in exporters, SDKs, docs, alert management, everything. We just need a lot of help. And yeah, like we want to make it easier for you to become maintainers yourself. So start contributing. I'm hoping this new change will pass in a year. In this year, and the next year we will spend all our time basically trying to grow this community and making sure there are more and more maintainers. Thank you.